Tropical Debate. Now, this is going to be the last brew I put on before I send all my planters away for the upgrade. Well, fingers crossed if the timelines work out, I don't know. It's a NEIPA, 5.6, and I've heard mixed reviews online. Some people say it's fantastic, other people say it doesn't really taste of a lot, or it's not great. But anyway, we're going to give it a go. The reason we got the U-flow here is because what I'm going to do is I'm going to brew for 6 days, cold crash for 2, and then I'm going to transfer it to my U-flow keg to condition, so then I can clean out yellow and send it off for the upgrade. So that's the current plan. We'll see how it turns out. It's a P2 exclusive, so it comes with a hopper thing. And yeah, that's it. Tropical Debate. If you've done this before, let me know if it's any good and how it turned out. Like I say, I'm going to do 6, 2, and then condition there. So yeah, let's jump over to the brewing station and we'll get the brew on. Cheers. Let's get the show on the road. If you like the content here at Action with Frank, please do smash that like button because it really means a lot. So, first of all, we're going to sanitise our mixing jug and then we're going to sanitise the pinter. Make sure the pinter's nice and clean. Sanitising is not cleaning, it's a completely different thing. So make sure it's been properly cleaned out. Also, make sure you apply some food lubricant to all of the joints and all of the rubber parts, just to make things screw on and just seal a little bit better. Cool. So we're going to go in with the purifier or the sanitizing solution, hot water to about 3/4 of the way, and then I'm going to mix. Sanitized solution's been shaken. Top tip, make sure you just have a quick look. Make sure you've got no white granules in there. So sanitizing solution is going to go into the pinter. Then I'm going to fill to the fill line, put the cap on and give her a good shake. Okay, so a good shake later. Pressure dial's on 5. We're going to clear the lines. So I always go 45 degrees first and just give it some time. There's going to be some pressure built up because you use hot water in the sanitized solution. So let that run for a few seconds, then down to 90, and then we're done with the lines. Yeah, running nicely. Onto the back side, dial's turned off to let some water run through the carbonation valve or the pressure valve and also the hopper port. So I find sometimes this doesn't stick in when I press it, so we'll see how we go. Yeah, see, that's not having it. So what I'll probably do is just unscrew this, turn it upside down, and then just press up with my finger just to give it a bit of pressure to allow some water to run through. Nearly done with the sanitizing. I've got my dock that again I cleaned. I'm just going to twist, push down, turn, and then turn her over. And while we get the brew ready, it can just sit here on the side with the sanitizing solution ready to be emptied once we're good to go. Normally I leave the press out for a good 12 hours or so. I've only left this out a few hours today because I forgot to take out the fridge. Smells amazing like always. So let's pour in the Tropical Debate. And again, it makes a real difference when you leave it out, just because it comes out so much easier. It's not as thick. So I'll pour this in. Then I'll put some hot water, maybe about a fifth of the way up, not a lot. It's been boiled, but it's not boiling now, just to get the remains out. And then I'll give it a good shake. I've emptied the sanitising solution from yellow, undocked it, emptied it, and the brew is looking good. Quick check, you can just shake it up upside down and make sure that there's no thick residue at the bottom, and leave it for a few minutes, make sure it's all mixed up together. That looks good. So I'm going to pour the brew in, then I'm going to fill yellow up to the fill line with mineral water, and then we'll be back. So we're at the fill line. I've put some mineral water in here, just to roughly where it was before. This should be 5.2 litres, sorry. Plus this will take up to around 6 litres in total, I'm guessing. So I'm going to pour this water in, just to make sure we've got all the good stuff out of the press. And then we're ready to add the yeast. Final stage. And then I'll put the cap on and give yellow a good shake. Good shake later. And the reason I mix my brewing on the mixing jug is because it's a lot lighter than the Pinter. So the brewing dock is going to go on. Twist, turn, press. The food grade lube really helps for that to be a nice smooth action. So I think we're done now. Let me lift her up. And she's ready to go into the brewing cupboard. Now, I to say to brew on 0, do your own research, but what I find works okay is if you turn the carb down to off, 0, and then you just turn until you get to some pressure, you feel the gauge to some pressure there. So I just go above that. So that's about 0.6 on this one. It's a little bit lower on this one than some of the other ones I've got. So yeah, that will go into the brewing cupboard for 6 days, 5 days, 6 days. I'll leave it on this 0.6 for the first 3 days, then I'll turn it up to 1. Make sure I'll check the pressure or the PSI using my pressure gauge. But yeah, that's it from Action Front today. Yeah, if you like the content, please smash that like button. If you want to see the playlist for Tropical Debate, I'll put it up there somewhere. And if you want to see what next on Action Front, I'll put it up there. Cheers!